Oh, I'm cringing so hard. I was just at the vet's. TLDR, a friend's cat isn't very well. She's not in the country, so she's at the vet. So I'm going twice a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, to visit her like you would a human. And this afternoon they were having a party because it's like 10 years of the clinic being open. So I went to visit her and they were like, come through to the party. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna see the cat. And then I tried to sneak out and the vet saw me and he came over and he was like, oh, sorry about that. And he talked to me about the cat. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's fine. Okay, lovely, thank you for the information. And he was like, come. And I said, oh, no, I'm not good around loads of people. Like, I'm not antisocial. I'm okay with like relatively large groups of people if I know them. This was just a room of people I don't know. There was lots of lovely food out. I've just eaten, not hungry at all. I was like, oh no, it's okay. I've eaten. I was like, congratulations, happy birthday. And I was like, come. And I was like, oh God. And he was like, well, if you really don't want to, I was like, okay, bye. Like, they must think I'm so rude. Oh gosh. And it's been like over half an hour because it took me about half an hour to get home. And I'm still like, my skin is like, ugh. And I I do have a crush on the vet. And I think he's got a girlfriend, but if he doesn't have a girlfriend, then there was any chance at all that he thought I was nice. Well, now he'll think I'm an absolute plonker. Oh God. Okay, I want to do a video, but I'm going to calm down. Okay, I'm back. That was a sort of cold opening, and if I knew how to and had created a title card with theme music, you'd be seeing that now. So, sliding. Imagine that. Title card. Do, frequent noise in my head. Do. Hello, future me. Hope you're behaving yourself, and I hope present me has not given you too many difficulties to deal with. Right, I'm making a video. This is the first, you can see my socks drying in the background. This is my second go round of making YouTube videos. I did so over a year ago. I was making videos of like my daily life, what I ate, the exercise I was doing, general thoughts that I had, general little things I was doing. And it was an account, there were videos about my recovery from certain things that I don't think I can say the words of because they all got removed, bar two. According to terms and conditions, I was, I think, glorifying or promoting EDs. Am I allowed to say EDs? I don't know. Because it was about my recovery from historical Anna, Mia, and BED. Anyway, I want to do something different now. Why am I here? I like making videos. Last year I started making, got Canada Dry. That will feature in my next video, so stay tuned for that. Exciting. I love it. I wish it wasn't so expensive. Anyway, last year I was going through like a health kick thing. I was taking all these vitamins, and it was something a friend from the UK really likes, is really into, so I was doing videos for her every morning and just showing her what I was doing and stuff like that. I really enjoyed it, like a little chat in the morning. So I would like to do that more often. I made a little list of things I want to say. So yeah, another thing is, well, actually, I'm going to, Sophie! Scratching the furniture. Whilst I'm chatting, even though it's like 5:30 in the afternoon, I'm not going out again, I'm going to do my makeup. And that leads into the reason why I wanted to do this. I watch YouTube channels. I watch ones where people, it's like about their life and stuff. My favourite one is / was Self Love Live. It's not that I don't like her anymore. She doesn't really do YouTube videos anymore. And I also watch reaction channels, mainly reactors of Gall World, I think that's how you say it, Gall World. Reacting to people like Chantel, Foodie Beauty, and Amberlynn Reid. The accounts that I watch for them are, sorry if I keep doing this, I should put my hair up because it's very hot, but Obese to Beast, who's been doing a lot of Amberlynn Reid ones recently, but I still watch his other videos as well. Megan Ann, who reacts to some Girl World, and she also reacts to like fat acceptance TikToks, that sort of thing. Really enjoy her work. And Michelle McDaniels. I love Michelle McDaniels, just her style, the way she does cosplay sometimes, and she's just really cool, and her videos are amazing. The quality, the production value, she's great. And also she's very open about having BED. She's very fit, she likes the muscular look, so she works out to get that, and she counts calories to keep her weight down, and she's very structured with what she wants to eat to make sure that she doesn't get into the state where she needs to binge again if she gets too hungry. And she's really open about that. But a lot of people aren't about that ED, and I just think she's inspirational because it shows, even though she has these difficulties, that she can still overcome them. Anyway, I also don't like the demonization of calorie counting, and she goes against that. She goes against the demonization. Right, so I'm going to start doing my makeup. I don't do like a lot of makeup. Like, I watch Getting Ready With Me's, and I watch people put makeup on, and there's this, and there's this, and this, and this, that. No. And you might have noticed, if you've been watching her closely, I didn't moisturise my forehead. That's because last week I had my eyebrows microbladed, which is also why, you probably can't tell, but they're a little bit flaky, and they're not quite the right colour yet, so I can't put up here and I can't do anything with my eyebrows, so I'll probably look a bit odd. But let's go. So, what am I going to do with my YouTube channel if I continue? Because it's something I would like to continue. But now, that's matte sunscreen from Sephora, Supergoop. I'm not going to put that on because I'm not going to go out again, so instead I'm going to use my Matte Benefit primer. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, what do I want to do? So general chats, maybe whilst doing makeup. I understand why people want to do their makeup whilst having general chats, because it gives you something else to focus on rather than just kind of staring in at the camera. And what am I going to be talking about? Probably a lot about mental health. I'll give you a brief rundown now, but I'll go into detail in other videos. My first problem with mental health was when I was 12. I was a chubby kid, and kids aren't nice to chubby kids, so I didn't like being chubby. So I did the only sensible thing to do, and that was a joke. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. Just don't remove my video, please. I like this. I like doing this. Do it for me. I stopped eating, which was not the right thing to do, obviously. So that sort of catapulted me into Anna, which later morphed into Mia, which later morphed into BED, which I feel like I'm pretty much recovered from all of those things now, but there are hangovers where it presents in my life, but I'll talk about that in more detail another time. And in amongst all of that, so that spread from when I was 12 to my mid to late 30s. I'm 40 now, turned 40 last October 2024. I look a lot better in that camera than I do in that mirror, so that's nice. Yeah, so those, my cat's got the zoomies. Those journeys with EDs lasted from the age of 12 to like mid to late 30s. But in addition to that, when I was maybe 15, started to suffer from depression, although I didn't know what that was at the time, didn't know what was going on. And got put on antidepressants by the time I was 17, so lots of stuff happened in between 15 and 17. I can talk in more detail about another time, but I'll have to find the right, I've just been I'll have to find the right language for it, because again, I don't want it to be removed. So I was medicated for depression for 13 plus years. Never seemed to get any better. Would get better and then crash, and then get better and then crash. It was a terrible cycle, very dangerous cycle. Until I read an article by somebody who has bipolar 2. I was like, oh, that rings a bell. So I went to the doctor and said, I've read this article, I think this might apply to me. So she sent me to a psychiatrist. Am I allowed to say bipolar 2? She sent me to a psychiatrist, who sent me to another psychiatrist, who sent me to another psychiatrist, just to make double, triple sure. And that's what I was diagnosed with, and I was put on medication for that. And there have been a few hiccups, but I've been a lot better since then. So that's the rundown of my mental health, or not so health, but I'll talk about that in more detail another time. Let me just do this. So I saw a reel on Instagram saying where you're supposed to put this. I don't know what it is it? Okay. This is a Marc Jacobs thingamabob that's broken, but a student of mine gave it me for my birthday, which was very nice. And then she said, I just had it and I didn't want it, so I'm like, oh, so sweet, but it wasn't used. It was new. So that, what is that called? I don't know what that's called. It's not bronzer, is it? Contouring powder? I don't know. But I put it here and it probably does nothing. But anyway, I saw a reel on Instagram saying when you're a certain age, rude, you need to put it higher up because your lower face sags. Look at this. But it's actually a privilege to get to this age. I know my jaw does something weird there, but so yeah, I'm putting it up here. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I just do my thing. Another thing I would like to do on this channel, if I can keep it up. Is that all right? I mean, I bet if I watch this back, I'm like, that doesn't look any different at all. But anyway, another thing I'd like to do is react. I would like, because I watch the reactors, and whilst they're reacting, I'm reacting as well, and I'm going, meh, 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 meh. I would say this, I would say that. So that's another thing that I would like to do. Put a bit of highlighter. You can see, obviously that's the one I use the most, because I'm going to call it contouring powder. The contouring powder I use very, very, very sparingly, but the highlighter I use a little bit more liberally. I'd quite like to get a liquid one. I used to have, I think it was Benefit, like moonshine or something, and I just remember it smelled really nice. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I want to do reactions. Obese to Beast does a lot of Amberlynn Reid, and to be honest, they're not my favourite Obese to Beast videos because Amberlynn Reid is so boring. She's so boring. And Obese to Beast's repertoire, I'm looking for, now, tomorrow you're going to see, if you watch, a very exciting haul. And one of the things I got was brown eyeliner. Now, teenage me would have puked pea soup at this because I was a goth. Black was the only way. I'm starting to think I'd quite like to be a little bit more gentle. Is that the right word? So I'm not. Oh, it's one of these thingamybobs. I thought it was going to be a sharpener one. Right, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to talk more about what Obese to Beast's forte is. Right. Is this how they do it? Is this how the professionals do it? Oh, it's always weird using any makeup, but particularly eyeliner for the first time, because you're not used to the like the texture, the shape of the like the nib or whatever it is. But this is actually nicer than kohl, because kohl can be quite hard. This is actually just gliding on, although it's all wonky. I've got it all wonky there. That's crap. Oh, am I allowed to say that? That doesn't look, I don't like it. It's not the brown, it's my makeup application. And I usually use liquid eyeliner, which is very easy to get a point. That's not as easy. So that's a bit what, like, maybe I should go right more into the corner. Let's see. Okay, quite like that. I was going to do eyeshadow. A friend of mine's really amazing at eyeshadow, and for my birthday last year, she very sweetly bought me these makeup brushes, and I bought this Roaring 20s, this beautiful eyeshadow palette, but I rarely use it. I mean, it's nice to have when I do use it, but I'm lazy. So yeah, so Obese to Beast's forte is more like it's like talking about people's approach to weight loss, people's approach to like fat acceptance and stuff, I guess. So a lot of his stuff on Amberlyn Reid is kind of commenting on the terrible way she's approaching weight loss. Sorry, it's judgy. Or her ups and downs. I do want to do it. I don't want to do it. This is going to that. And it's a bit dull, as opposed to this video, which is a laugh riot. I'm starting to think that I should write thrillers. That's how exciting I am. I love thrillers. Domestic thrillers. If on the back of the book it says, Mary has the perfect life, 2 beautiful children, a handsome husband, a detached house in an exclusive suburb, but she has a secret. I'm like, I'm there. I don't even care if the reviews are bad. I am there for it. What's your secret, Mary? What are you doing? What have you got hidden under the patio? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Megan Ann does a lot of the fat acceptance stuff. I don't think I really want to talk about the fat acceptance stuff. I was in it a little bit for a while, actually. Not quite as extreme, but that could be another topic for another discussion, getting ready with me or whatever. I put on a lot of weight in that community. So, one person I was thinking was Glitter and Lasers, also known as Anna. I've watched some of her videos. I don't tend to watch these people directly. God, my eyebrows look ridiculous. They look better there, they look worse. If you think they look bad here, they look worse here. I don't tend to watch these people, their videos like directly. I'll watch reaction channels, but I've seen enough like long enough clips of Glitter and Lasers, and I have thoughts, I have opinions. And as Chantel said recently in a video where she was having to leave Kuwait because she had begged for money online to save a kitten, I will not be silenced. I have a voice. Now, when I was buying that brown eyeliner, I wanted to try brown mascara as well. I don't know if that's a mistake, but anyway, it doesn't matter either way because they don't have it. But where is it? Bourgeois. I do need some new mascara anyway. I'd like to try brown, see what it looks like. So yeah, I was thinking Glitter and Lasers. I might try it. Which leads me on quite nicely to what do I need to learn to do this? Oh, that looks nicer. I was thinking about, I'm a very tangential person. Roll with it. I was thinking about getting subtle, what you call them, fake eyelashes, like, you know, like little individual ones, and not the subtle ones. I don't know if it's my look. I don't know if that's a little bit too dramatic. Says the past goth who would not leave the house without her face painted white. I'd use black eyeshadow to give myself skull cheeks. My eyebrows were plucked out, and I drew them out. It was all that, and now I have to get my eyebrows microbladed because they're gone. What do I need to learn? I need to learn how to do thumbnails, and I'm guessing a lot of my thumbnails are going to feature my cats. I'll probably do a video on my cats at some point. I need to know how to do a title page. So I could have done the cold opening where I'm like, about the vet I fancy. And then have the title page with a little bit of music, and then I can come on and be like, hi, future me. And I need to learn how to film the video and upload it so it takes up the full screen. Because at the moment, well, last time I was trying it, it's got the black bars at the side. Is what it is. It's probably what it's going to be like for now. And I need to learn how to react. Like, I want it to be like the ones that I've seen where I'm sat here and the screen there, and I can watch it, pause it, talk, all of that jazz. That's what I need to do. That's what I want to do. What was I going to say? I had a thought, now my mind's gone blank. This happens a lot. I don't think my lip balm is in here, and I can't be bothered to get up. I was going to do, when I was going to do my eyeshadow, I was going to do, I'm going to use this Hufflepuff, like, you know what, probably just a bit of that and like a little bit of that, like the crease. She's taught me how to do the crease, but she'd be annoyed that I didn't have another one there. Like there should be one here, here, and here. Don't want to annoy her, so I won't do anything. Just do the eyeliner. What was I saying? The things that I have to learn. I am getting a ring light. I don't know what difference that'll make. This looks alright, doesn't it? So yeah, those are the things that I need to learn. It's all a learning curve, and I'm enjoying it. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. Why do I start my videos saying, hello future me? Well, I'm not really expecting anyone to watch this, except moi. And what I really liked about the videos that still exist, because I deleted them off my device. They were only on YouTube and Instagram, but I deleted the Instagram. And then I was thinking I'll just keep it on YouTube. Anyway, the 2 hours allowed, I'm able to still watch. I really enjoyed watching them. Just pure narcissism. Like seeing where I was, and I've grown. There's been growth since then, so it's nice to like see. So there were a couple of people who watched those videos and a couple of people who commented. And you know what? That was really nice. And if like I did build a community, that'd be fun. But if not, that's fine. So that's why I refer to future me. If I end up with hundreds of followers, or even, oh my god, thousands, I might change it. Hello future yous. Right, I'm thinking I want to put a little bit of lipstick on. This is a very, very demure, you know what, I think I'm just going to put this on. Rosy Mauve Shimmer Gloss. And has recently opened up a Sephora, and it's brilliant. Because makeup, there's not a lot of makeup choice. And there's a shop, Arige, that does the high-end, like Dior, Chanel. And I've never really been into like high-end. This is the most high-end, a Clinique moisturizer, which is lovely. I don't usually use it, but I bought some for my stepmom, and it was buy one get one free. Now I could have given her both bottles. I know what you're thinking, but I also gave her a lily and a pot and chocolates. It was her birthday, by the way. So, all right, fine. I'm cheap. Come at me. I kept it. It's really nice. Anyway, that's like, I don't know. Is this expensive? This was a present. Marc Jacobs sounds expensive. Anyway, I've never been into like high-end makeup. I feel like it does pretty much the same job as mid-range makeup. I have tried low-end makeup sometimes. Like I remember getting a really cheap kind of pharmacy non-brand powder, and it was just awful. So mid-range, but there's just not much. They have the Rimmel, Maybelline, Max Factor, you know, all those, but Sephora just has so much, doesn't it? So, got that from you. Maybe I can do a video where, yeah, I'll have a chat, but the main purpose will be me experimenting with eyeshadow, and we can all laugh at me. You, who might not exist, or just future me. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's nice. Except my eyebrows look terrible. Alright. So that's me. That's the introduction to the new arc. I really hope I keep it up. I really enjoy it. I've already filmed the shopping that I did earlier today. When I explain it, it sounds so ridiculous. Like, one of my exes, he caught me, well, not caught me, he saw me watching Self Love Live, and she was doing a haul, and she was just pulling out like things like Fairy Liquid, and he was like, what are you watching? Why is this interesting? It's interesting to me, and if it's interesting to me, I'm gonna film it for myself. So I'll post that one tomorrow. I'll see if I can post this one tonight. The only thing I know how to do right now is upload different videos onto my film editing thing to put it into one video, download it back onto my phone to upload it back on YouTube. That's all that. If I got up now and went off and came back, I wouldn't know how to edit out that bit in the middle. So say I needed to get up now, I'd probably boop, turn it off, come back, boop. It's something else I need to learn. Anyway, so all right, future me, I hope I've made you proud. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.